Oh, it's recording.
So, this week,
oh my god.
do we need to do something about that before we start this?
He's not doing it now, so
Okay.
I guess we're good right now.
Alright.
Yeah, we're at my place because Brian decided to go to Disney with his girlfriend and get engaged.
He got engaged.
Yeah.
She said yes.
She did. So congratulations to them.
Congratulations. See, they had a much better time than us. Because we watched a very special movie.
Rottentail.
Peter Rottentail. This is a movie you probably cannot find anywhere.
Might be able to find it on YouTube.
Oh yeah, you said somebody
I found
had
it on
put
YouTube. There was like only 16 likes on it, and that's been up there for like a year.
They were all family members.
And this movie came out in 2004.
And Patrick just stumbled upon this
at my local McKay's.
Local place where people dump all their shit when they don't want it anymore.
Doesn't even have a real rating. It's rated 17.
Yeah, somebody just decided to... Just like, oh, we'll give it a rating of 17. Do you want to read the
back?
The back of it?
All right, we'll read the back. All right, so this is the premise of the movie. James and Lenny thought they were fixing up a relative's newly purchased house, but what they got was a weekend of horrors. What is the evil rabbit's hidden agenda, and how does it relate to a birthday party from hell years earlier? Who will win the final battle between man and beast? A wild mix of horror and dark comedy you will not soon forget. In the tradition of Jack Frost and Leprechaun comes the Polinia brothers' latest thrill ride. Watch at your own risk. No.
It's like they wanted to do something like Leprechaun, but then they were trying to mix in to make the rabbit kind of like Bugs Bunny, to do like Looney Tunes kind of shit.
Some of the effects in it were pretty cool for what they were working with, and then towards the end, that fight scene, I hated it so much.
It was awful.
So bad.
Yeah, so it's got this thing. So you've got this guy who's a magician. He's at a kid's birthday party, and he just really sucks. He's terrible. They laugh at him.
Before that, he was at another party.
Yeah.
And he's like, man, I suck. And then this demon dude.
Yeah.
That was, I guess, trying to speak in like Jamaican and Asian.
Yeah,
the weirdest accent I've ever heard.
He had a weird accent, but he kept saying "mon."
Yeah.
He's like, "Yeah, mon."
But not in that good of accent.
Yeah, no, not in as good of a Jamaican accent as I just did. And so that's how bad it was.
Yeah, gave him this potion that was with blood of a unknown sacrifice.
The sweat of the brow of a fucking witch or something.
Yeah, the sweat of the brow of a witch, some tears of somebody, something else, drink that, you're going to get whatever you want. And then he goes to the other kid's birthday party and drinks it there when he's failing.
Yeah. Loses
his mind and tries to assault a kid, which you don't figure out what kind of assault this was till the end, and I wouldn't even call it assault at all. Like,
he runs at the kid, and the kid runs behind the door, closes it, and he just somehow forgets how doors work, and he's just banging on the door.
Beating on it. Just beating on it. It's a giant glass window. He could have broke through the window. Didn't even think of that at all.
Just so fucking open the door.
Yeah.
Just turn the knob and open the door.
Just twist it, open it, go kill him. How hard is it?
So, yeah. So he goes home and then kills himself. He blows his head off with a toy shotgun.
Oh, yeah.
Like a tiny toy shotgun.
Yeah, in front of his rabbit.
Just to be clear, this movie is beyond low budget. It is...
Yeah. They found everything at Goodwill.
It makes Birdemic look slightly competent.
Yeah, I mean, it makes it look like a Scorsese film.
Let's not get crazy. Alright, let's not get crazy about Birdemic. I mean, that's a terrible fucking movie. But But yeah, so he shoots himself. We fast forward 13 years, and we get these two stoner dudes, which I think were the best part of this movie.
The first two stoners.
Yeah,
right?
the first two stoner guys. They're like, oh yeah, dude, you know, get some.
I'll steal some 40s from my dad's boat.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta steal 40s from your dad.
Yeah.
They're so cheap already.
And they're like, dude, my dead uncle, he was like, he spent all this time in New Orleans and Jamaica and shit. He had like, he just died and he had like a treasure trove of spleefs and joints and
yeah, because that's what dead people leave behind. Just mounds of
like,
joints.
He
and
was
spliffs.
crazy.
Yeah.
So they go to the basement of his uncle, which is the same basement we see this whole movie. It's the same place.
Same basement.
And they're looking around and they see... What we learn is that the guy that was his uncle was the guy that gave the potion to the magician.
Oh, that's what it was?
Yeah, that's... that because you see the apparition.
Oh, yeah, I've seen him there. Okay.
And when he's there, he finds this book.
Yeah, made of human skin.
Well, that's what they were.
Leather.
Well, that's what they were joking about. Yeah. And there was a couple actual funny lines in this movie.
Yeah.
And they're like, a book made of human skin. And he's like, dude, you ever write a girl's number on your skin? It just rubs off. It doesn't work, dude. And he's like, well, what if it's like a whole book with girls' hands with numbers on it? It's like, yeah, dude. And so they open the book.
And he just starts reading it.
Yeah. And there's like, and he summons
Peter Rottentail.
I don't understand how, but somehow he summons the magician that killed himself, but he comes back in the form of a rabbit because the magician had a rabbit.
Yes. And
so you see this white rabbit, which is the shittiest. You see it on the cover we showed you earlier. The shittiest costume ever. He crawls up and he's like,
oh, and he bounces everywhere.
And he actually has a boing
every time.
Worst sound effects ever. Worst music. It's like...
Oh, it's definitely stuff they pulled from the internet that had no royalties or anything for it.
It's like a little, like one of those toys sound effect things, and they were hitting the button.
Oh yeah,
that's what it was like.
Definitely. Yeah, that he kills a couple people with carrots.
Yeah, stabs them, and every time he stabs them, it makes a crunching like you're biting a carrot sound. Yeah. That kind of noise.
Yeah, red jelly comes out of their mouth. What else was in it that was just awful?
Terrible fake blood.
Yeah, it's just red jelly. Red jelly or jam. Yeah, I'm sure you probably hear the ambulance driving by now. We hear this a lot.
Yeah,
they're like so close by. You would think we're in the ghetto, but we're not. In the ghetto. So you have that. Okay, if I think of this right, like this rabbit had the magician rabbit had an agenda of killing everybody from these birthday parties.
Yeah, kind of, yeah.
But I don't think a couple of people that he killed had any connection to these parties at all. Like there was a dude at the payphone. He was just drunk, calling his wife.
Well, see that doesn't make sense because at the party at the beginning, it was only 2 kids and the dad.
Exactly.
But the guy that he killed that was at the phone booth was one of their friends.
Okay.
Because they talked about it later. You remember our friend whatever?
He
died. And the guy was like, whatever.
He wasn't at the party though.
Yeah, but it was one of their friends. So they were trying to connect it.
Yeah.
It didn't make a lot of sense. It was just the rabbit just shows up and he kind of hops around and he just kind of goes hee hee hee, and he'll just pop up in front of people and he'll like honk a horn.
Yeah,
and people will be like, well, that's weird.
Yeah,
like
they don't freak out that this weird human-sized rabbit is in front of them.
And he'll pull out random toys, and it'll make like he'll pull out a little toy saw and it'll be like boing.
Oh yeah, with the homeless guy trying to eat.
Yeah,
he had a long journey ahead of him.
Yeah,
it was weird, these people's reaction to it, and then the girl
Best part of the movie, I think, was the. So these guys. Well, part of the story is two of the guys, the main characters.
They have to be sex offenders. I'm sorry.
No, they were just making. They're trying to be funny.
It's like, oh, we're gonna be
peeping toms.
Yeah, peeping toms, and what was the other thing? Oh, yes, somebody's gonna have to be registered or some shit like that. I don't remember what they said now.
Yeah, they're just busting each other's balls, but they
restraining order. That's what it was.
Right. Yeah. So they're going to their like grandma's house or something, and they're trying to clean it up, like he inherited it or something. I don't know. But the girl across the street sees them. She's like, they must be gay.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, and she just happens to be across the street. And she's talking about, God, I need to get laid.
Yeah, need to get a dude, and then her friends call her up to come out, and she's like, nah.
Yeah.
I'm just going to stay in and watch some action movies.
Yeah. And
okay.
She lays down, and then, well, actually, Peter Rottentail shows up one time, and he looks at her, and he's like, nah, I got shit to do. I'll see you later.
You're Peter Rottentail. You're a fucking rabbit demon. You can do whatever the fuck you want. Yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, he's not even gonna
be a rabbit.
Yeah, we thought we were gonna get a good rabbit rape scene. No. I mean, that's what I was hoping for. Yeah. Oh, you were too.
Yeah.
So he leaves, but then he comes back later, after she was talking about wanting to get laid.
Knocks on her bedroom door, hands her a flower. She's like, oh, yeah, beggars can't be choosers.
Yeah.
And just accepts it.
Just fucks the
demon rabbit.
Which they don't show. See, the thing about this movie, like, it misses opportunities to. I know they had a incredibly limited, no budget, but there are ways to make this more entertaining by making it more fucked up, at least. Yeah. But they just miss
like Blasphemy Hour. We
do it.
Yeah, we did it.
We did it on Blasphemy Hour.
We show that.
If you're a new fan, fans of Noir Popcorn and haven't heard of Blasphemy Hour, look on YouTube for Blasphemy Hour, and we do it.
Yeah,
we don't fuck around.
Yeah, we show a Bible having sex with somebody.
Yeah, we show Brian hanging himself while masturbating. We show.
Oh yeah.
We don't fuck around.
And putting semen on his face.
Just rubbing it all over his face. We show all of it. We know how to...
That's what you have to look forward to, Rachel.
And this is... Well, we give speeches at the wedding. That's what we...
I am pulling that.
I'm giving this... Yeah.
Yep. We're going to play that. Brian and
we can't.
Film.
Brian said he's like, if my dad sees any of this, he will disown me immediately. He can never see any of it.
Well, I hope he doesn't watch this show. Yeah, it's going to be on it.
So yeah, this movie it doesn't go too far when it could, and it. Now I will say, what we did notice, there was a couple kill scenes that were okay.
Oh yeah, with the cleaver
into the head.
With what they were working with, that was really cool editing for sure.
And then my favorite was stabbing. One of the main characters, he stabs in the forehead with the carrot.
Oh yeah,
and you see the end of the carrot out of his head, and he falls down.
Yeah,
he has the red jelly come out of his mouth.
Yeah,
that was the best one. I think.
those were cool for sure. Those were.
They were still terrible, but
yeah, I wouldn't say the saving grace of it.
No, there's no saving grace. Yeah, not at all.
Yeah, definitely should just destroy this movie.
I had more hope for it when it started out. I was like, okay, there might be some.
Oh, not the cake, and there's no kids around.
Yeah, I don't know. I was just thinking, like, okay. But once it got into it, it just really turned into a slog. I was just like,
yeah.
Oh, man. It's just, they're cleaning, they're raking leaves forever.
Oh,
and
that. Yeah, they were trying to fill time.
And they're just goofing off. Like, they're not doing anything. The two main characters are just dicking off, and they're always sleeping in chairs next to each other, sharing a blanket. Yeah, sharing a blanket.
Why?
The guy goes to a strip club, and you're like, okay, strip club, and then it's just him in a corner next to a pinball machine.
Oh yeah, and a dude comes up in a gas mask trying to drink some Coke.
Yeah, he's like bumping the
Yeah.
beer up against his gas mask, and then he walks away and grabs his
Yeah.
thigh as he does.
Yeah, at a
Kinda
strip
weird.
club, I'm pretty sure that's not allowed to be wearing a gas mask.
Pretty sure that's in the rules.
Yeah, it's like you can't wear sweatpants going into a strip club. I'm pretty sure a gas mask is along those lines.
Yeah, it's the same kind of thing.
Yeah.
No gas mask.
Yeah, they gotta see who you are.
So yeah, I think we can go to final scores on that. We've kind of given you the gist of this movie because it just he beats the rabbit by taking his hat off and stomps on it.
How he figured that out is beyond me.
It's just the
the fight scene was terrible. Previous to that, he ran into him in the basement. This is what made no sense to me. They're at the grandma's house. He's looking for this guy that only works for weed, and this guy that was working for weed was working on their
who the rabbit had murdered.
Yes, the rabbit had already murdered. The main kid, he goes downstairs looking for him. Rabbit shows up, and he screams and runs away, like any normal person should.
Yeah, like we said,
Yeah.
like I said, we were watching it. That was the best reaction to seeing that rabbit because everybody else just kind of shrugged.
Yes. Now this is in their basement at this grandma's house. He runs upstairs, runs into his kissing cousin, is what the Peter Rottentail calls him.
Yeah.
Which I think they are cousins. I don't know. But, and he's just calmly telling him what happened. And then the cousin's like, yeah, let's go downstairs and look for him.
He's like, okay.
Yeah, okay, whatever. You just ran from downstairs.
Yeah, he forgot
this
it
thing.
immediately. Somehow it just like...
Yeah, I got this dude. I think secretly he wanted him to die because he noticed, like, his friend went down the stairs first, and he kind of shoved him towards it. But, yeah. Which happened. But anyway. Do I recommend you guys seeing this movie? No. I will be your Jesus and bear that burden of watching it.
We are your bad movie Jesuses.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's your score on this movie?
I don't think I've ever done this before, but I'm going to have to give it a 1.
Hmm.
I know I laughed at some parts, but it was just how ridiculous it was and just terrible it was. But it's going to be a 1. One bucket out of 5. Just so bad all around. So bad.
Can we give zeros?
I don't see why not.
Okay, I just want to get a baseline.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What? Yeah. I mean, if we're gonna, I'm gonna go with. Well, I'm just gonna give. I'm still gonna stick with my 1 because I had fun watching it with you. But
yeah. That's what I would say. I mean, I've seen plenty of movies that are so boring that you just don't even care.
Yeah.
In this movie, at times kind of got into that, but then something stupid and funny would happen.
Mm-hmm.
Like there were laughs. We did laugh at it.
Yeah.
And actually, they were intentional jokes that were kind of funny.
Mm-hmm.
And the part I liked the fact at the end. So the girl decided she just fucked the rabbit, which was so dumb, but whatever. But at the very end, it's like
9 months later.
Yeah, 9 months later, she's in the hospital, and then you see the doctor with the mask, which is one of the
main character.
Definitely one of the main actors with just the mask on. He's like push. He's like, ah. And then you see the fucking rabbit, comes out, and it's got the same face as Peter Rabbit-tail.
Rottentail.
Peter Rottentail.
Yeah.
So that was kind of funny. I will say there was some. We had fun with it, even though it was really awful. I think worse than Birdemic, worse than Suburban Sasquatch. So I would, since if 0 is the baseline, I would give this a 1 as well.
Yeah.
If 1 was the baseline, I would have given it a 2. Like so, I say there was a little bit there. There was a little bit of we had fun with it, but at times, but it definitely kind of turned into a, oh, okay, yeah, all right. You know, you're just, I hope it does something interesting or at least stupid. And it does. It sprinkled in things that were stupid enough and kind of funny to keep you at least engaged a little bit.
Right.
But overall, everything about it was bad. It was just bad. And what I pointed out when we were watching it, it really makes me go, man, we really need to make a movie.
Oh, definitely.
We really,
this is
really need
out.
to do that.
Yeah, we can do it.
Yeah.
If you find this on DVD, because I think that's the only way you're going to find this, because when I looked it up, nobody's got it online besides it's on YouTube by somebody. Buy it and set it on fire in the parking lot at the place that you buy it from.
Destroy it right then and there.
It does not need to be seen. It does not need to see the light of day.
Do the world a favor.
Yeah.
Destroy your copy.
Which I'm going to do that after this review.
Yeah.
Burn it. I got 3 more that's probably going to be like that. Maybe worse. Maybe the same level. Yeah, we'll find out. So is that it?
I think that's it.
Ryan's in Florida at Disney. I think he'll still be there when this review goes up.
Yeah, he will be.
So if you run into him at Disney World, or is it Disney World Land in Florida?
Disney World.
Yeah, if you run into him, tell him he missed out.
Slap him in the face and say,
for Peter.
Yeah, this is what you did to Nathan and Patrick. This is what you did.
Yeah. We knew this proposal was going to happen. She would have been fine anywhere else.
Yeah.
She would have said yes.
You didn't have to go to Florida for this.
No, you could have done it at the apartment. You could have done it on the show.
You dodged a bullet,
Yeah.
my friend.
Mm-mm.
You dodged a bullet.
Mm-mm. You know what?
A Rottentail bullet.
You know what? We are going to show that video at his wedding. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it.
You know what else we got to do? We got to go burn this DVD.
Yeah. Let's go burn this DVD.
All right.
All right. Thanks for... Oh, there's still a contest going on. I think we need 50 subscribers. We're at 42. So if we get 8 more subscribers, and I'll pick a random person, send them a VHS copy of Suburban Commando. At random, you'll get a message from us eventually. So do that. Like, share, subscribe.
Do it.
All that shit. Thanks.
Comment on the video.
Oh, yeah. Whatever you want to comment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you fucking hate our guts, tell us. That's okay.
Yep.
It's alright with me.
Mm-hmm.
I got thick skin.
I give no fucks because I hardly read them.
Alright.
It's been no more popcorn.
Peter Rottentail. No more popcorn. You're the worst movie we've ever watched.
We gotta light this shit up.
We have passed sentence on this movie. And the sentence is death.
You want me to light it midstream?
Do it. Light it. There you go. Back up, back up. Is it only flaming on one side?
There it is.
There it is.
We did it.
Peter Rottentail, you sort of entertained us for an hour and a half. But it wasn't enough.
Oh, it sucked ass.
It's terrible.
I did need to clean that grill out, so that's helping out.
Let's watch the classics. Try not to inhale any of the fumes. This is beautiful. This is a new tradition for no more popcorn.
Ooh,
Yeah.
right. You can still see it. Alright. His face hasn't gone away yet. I'm kind of getting scared right now.
Oh, it's like when you try to destroy the Ouija board and it comes back.
Well, when I looked it up too, like there was outfits for it and stuff. Yeah, his face is not going away. That is disturbing. Like, you see it, right? Like,
I see the
yeah,
face.
the title and the face is not going away. Oh, there it goes. It's the last thing to go. Ooh.
More juice. A little bit more juice.
Ooh, so bright. Is
There
this,
we go.
okay. Is this sacrilege right now that we're burning film?
No, I think it's okay. It's all right.
All right.
It's not Scorsese.
Yeah.
Now it's dead.
There.
Now
Now
it's
it's
gone.
gone. It's
Now
gone.
it's gone.
Now I feel safe.
Yeah, I was starting to get worried. We have exorcised the demon.
Oh, all right. Well,
No more popcorn. Let it burn.
let it burn. Yeah, oh, it's definitely burned for sure. Gotta watch this shit go out. All right. Until next week, guys.
Hopefully, we won't have to burn the next one. Hopefully.
Yeah.